It's NBA action on Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here. The Lakers begin the game with the basketball. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
And he hits.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Murray into the front court. They trail by 2. And a nice finish at the rim.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
LBJ has it. To Cousins. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
LeBron James at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 73%. Free throw's good. A 3-point play. And with that, they go up by 3. Murray with the basketball. Looking to make something happen to Jokic. Got it.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Los Angeles, they have it. James. To Cousins. Can't miss those. Murray with it. Down by 1. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
Rondo into the front court. He'll run the offense. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
LeBron James trying to cash in on the 3-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Oh, he can't connect. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
It's James controlling the offense. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
I got him. Here we go. Here we go.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He engulfed him that time.
Shoot or shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
James to Davis. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
First one, count it. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Nikola Jokic, he's never made the playoffs, but upon further review, he is a special center.
Got that 5-year extension for $146 million, and I'm willing to say this, he will be one of the future centers in the game.
You can count that one a 4-point play. LeBron into the front court. Down a point. Nikola Jokic sends it away. Cousins. LeBron James, 4 out of 7.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Murray into the front court. It's a 1-point game, 13-12. To Millsap. And the basket good at the rim.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
LBJ. Drive here, but the shot stays out. Murray into the front court. 14-13 our score. It's a 1-point game. And stuffs it home. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
LeBron James. With that, he's 5 for 9.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Buries it on the catch and shoot.
He showed that he had great chemistry with his teammates on that shot. Keep getting him good looks, and the one will just keep scoring.
Screen coming. To Danny Green. Cousins. Count the basket inside. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds with the agilities of a guard. He can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
It's Denver's ball. DeMarcus Cousins with a piece.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Rondo with the basketball. Down just a couple. Danny Green to James. Able to convert inside.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
New blood coming in for both sides. Knocks it down from mid-range.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Across the timeline comes James. Down 2. To Cousins. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
LeBron James at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. And he can't convert the free throw. Martin. Slam dunk.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
James. The shot almost. Martin into the front court. Just under a minute to play here in this opening quarter. Wide open look won't go. Here's Rondo with it. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter. James to Davis. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Will Barton. And Davis there to grab the rebound. LeBron into the front court. Shot clock off as they look to break the tie. Jumper's good.
Can we all just agree that that handle is next level? But that jumper's wet, too.
This for the tie. The first quarter's complete. The Lakers have the lead. Second quarter set to begin. Some impressive shooting numbers. Jay, is that good offense, or is it, dare we say, bad defense?
It was great to watch, and both teams were on fire. But, Ed, let me bring you inside one of the huddles. These teams are fiery. I heard one player say, we got to draw a line. We got to fight. We got to continue to compete. Get up in somebody's face. The effort will be there in the second quarter.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good thing.
Substitutions, Denver. Entering the game for Los Angeles, number 1, Contagious.
To Caldwell Pope. Here comes the screen. Caldwell Pope. It goes down.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
I'm here. I got ball.
Barton lets it fly from long range. Message received. Well defended. To Kyle Kuzma. Nothing going here on that drive. Paul Millsap able to recover with the block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
McGee's shot misses. Here's a chance from long range. Yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
He's most definitely got the hot hand behind the three-point arc. Anytime your first-round pick is shooting like this, your GMs and owners just sit back and smile.
Kuzma to Caldwell Pope. Add 2 points to the board.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Martin into the front court. His team up by 1. Going to launch beyond the arc. Buries it.
When a rookie starts to believe that he not only can play, but more importantly, he belongs, nights like this become more and more common.
Bradley to Caldwell Pope. Paul Millsap. Tips it.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
Trying to cash in. Murray's shot won't fall.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Kuzma. No, I missed a short one there. To Millsap. Fires the three. Another chance. Shot clock to 4 for the Nuggets. Millsap. For three. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
C to 3, B to 3. Some young players look like deer in headlights out there on the court, but you got something different. You got that moxie.
Down for McGee. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Denver ball right now. Barton. Screen coming. Jamal Murray in a matchup with Quinn Cook. Beyond the arc for three. Oh, that's how it's done.
It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble, off a quick pass, or off an ISO. When the ball is in this young player's hands, something just feels right.
To Kyle Kuzma. To Bradley. Shot clock winding down. Has a look. Now a shot by Bradley, no good.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Jamal Murray buries the wide open 3. That's too easy.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
Bradley to Kyle Kuzma. Won't go down. Martin into the front court. The lead is 11.
Trap. Hands up. You got him.
Fires the 3. Tough shot. He hits.
You know what I love about this kid, Ed? His eyes never once wandered to where the defender was. They stayed fixated right on his target, the basket. That's why he's a prolific shooter.
So you must act now. Visit our team website for more details.
It's me. I got it.
JaVale McGee. Oh, nice find for the basket.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Murray with the basketball. Up a dozen.
I got double.
To Millsap. Paul Millsap. He's 2 for 2 now.
He's been doing this for years. mentality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Screen coming.
Right.
To Kyle Kuzma. Bradley. And the rebound belongs to Denver. Murray with it. His guys leading by 14. Count the bucket for 2.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
My ball.
Has a chance. Cook shot won't go. Long key from three-quarters court. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. The Nuggets entered the locker room at halftime with a significant lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Denver Nuggets. The Lakers have got themselves in a bad situation that seems likely to only get worse. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems, but I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Game track. Assists.
The Los Angeles Lakers are struggling to move the ball and create good looks for each other. What makes it worse is their opponent isn't having nearly the same problem.
Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
The Nuggets were the dominant team in that first half, without question. The Lakers may be in the building, but they did not show up for this game. The way they struggle doesn't bode well for them at all. But if they've got some fight in them, we'll know right away in the third quarter. These are the guys getting buckets for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Game track. Assists.
The Los Angeles Lakers struggle to play the angles and allow too many passing lanes to exist. However, some credit has the top plays, and we've got 3 of them for you. The Lakers have yet to appear after one half of back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Murray into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. From long range, knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
Well, there you have it. The defense just took notice of this young player on that previous shot. Guarantee you they won't leave him open next time.
To James. Driving right to the basket. Look out. Anthony Davis with the slam.
Brow down, Ed, when you come into my town.
Wow, you rhyming right there?
Obviously.
To Millsap.
Here we go.
4-3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Oh, Millsap with the block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Murray into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat five. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
To Davis, down low. Anthony Davis. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
Old school equals high percentage.
Murray with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Here comes the screen. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and the Lakers with the rebound. To James. Lets it fly from long range.
LeBron James. That's his second personal.
And he connects on the first free throw. Knocks down the second free throw. Hits all 3 free throws. Into the front court comes Rondo. His guys down big. To Davis. Nikola Jokic snatching it out of the air.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Jokic. Anthony Davis rejects it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Down low for Davis. Anthony Davis. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Couple of cracks at the line now.
Ed and I want to go home too, but fouls like that only stop the clock for all of us.
Team foul number 2 for the Duke.
First one goes down.
Number 14, Danny Green.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. It's James controlling the offense. They'll work it down to Millsap. Down low Jokic. To Millsap. Here's a chance from long range.
Come on, show me something better than that,
Nice pass to set things up. Gets to the basket and scores.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
To Jokic. Knocks it down from mid-range.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
LBJ with it. Nikola Jokic, huge block. That's his third block this evening. And flushes it down. No stopping AD here.
An easy two, get back on defense.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Trying for a 40-point night, but it's off the mark.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Murray with it. Looking to make something happen. Fires the three. Man, that was a tough shot.
They got him in the first round to do exactly that. Make tough shots and help them win games.
Great feed. Chance for LeBron James. Just off the mark. Anthony Davis. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Denver's got it. Martin, defended by Quinn Cook. For three, smothering D.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The okey doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Match up, y'all. Okay, reset it, reset it.
Curling inside, leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Hey, switch, I got him.
To Kyle Kuzma. And counted at the rim.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
He gets it.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
Lakers at the controls right now. To Davis. To Caldwell Pope. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up. Kentavious Caldwell Pope. He's got 2 shots coming. For his career, 78% at the line. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Short jumper off the mark.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket. Late heave to beat the buzzer. Third quarter comes to an end, and the Nuggets feeling good right now. It'll be Lakers ball as we begin the fourth quarter. And not a whole lot you could do in this situation other than give it your best shot.
And players don't like to hear this, Ed, but the reality of the matter is this is a character-building opportunity. Yes, you may lose this game, but that does not mean that you do not fight each and every possession.
To James. Beyond the arc for three. Off the mark.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Cook to bring it into the front court. Down a bundle. To James. In the slam. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their low.
Substitutions, Denver. Stepping in.
Nuggets with the basketball. To Will Barton. Here comes the screen. Barton sizing up Cousins. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles around and out. Danny Green to Caldwell Pope. Jamal Murray.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Jay, they're lucky they get the ball back.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Kyle Kuzma at the line for two shots. A career 70% free throw shooter. Misses the first. Second one goes. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Nuggets have the possession. Fires the three, and it's good.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
To Danny Green. Nice pass to set things up.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Nikola Jokic trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 83% free throw shooter. Free throws good as they continue to widen their lead. To Caldwell Pope. Kuzma to Cousins. To Caldwell Pope. That's going to get out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Nuggets have the possession. Barton. From long range. And he knocks it down, Jay.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
To Kyle Kuzma. Green to the basket, but the shot won't go. To Jokic. Stuffs it down with authority. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Me neither. Lakers ball. To Caldwell Pope. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Martin into the front court. His guys holding the big lead.
By yourself, put it up.
4-3. Not easy.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
To Danny Green. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. To Will Barton. Slam dunk Will Barton.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
To Danny Green. He got a piece.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Free throws good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. Los Angeles has the basketball. To Cousins. Takes stock of the floor. Caldwell-Pope to Kyle Kuzma. The drive right to the...
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Deep right corner, Jamal Murray. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that 3.
I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
DeMarcus Cousins. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Rocking the rim.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Los Angeles, they have it. To Cousins. Nikola Jokic swats it. Incredible. 6 tonight.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
And Cousins is fouled. Boogie going to the line. He's going to shoot 2.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Off the mark on the first free throw. Missed the second one as well. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Long key from three-quarters court. It's the Nuggets who come away victorious as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the...
The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. Check out the leading scores for the Denver Nuggets. The Lakers seemed to lose their edge as the game got out of hand. And it's games like this where veteran players can be so important. They've been through these types of blowouts, and they know what it takes to keep a locker room united. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Game track. Assists.
The Denver Nuggets were very impressive in the way they shared the ball, giving each other the opportunity to not just take good shots, but great shots. That's what I believe made the difference for them in this game, that being the great assists.
Player of the game.
When you see these highlights, it's easy to see how this guy earned the award. His impact on the game wasn't lost on anyone.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way. This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.
Hey, it's dribble too much. Did you see that poster from the one last night? You gotta check this out. It take a lot of bounce
It's NBA. The opening tip won by the Bucks as we get going at beautiful new Fiserv Forum in Milwaukee. Knocked loose. Great hustle. That's what you like to see. Matthews. To Adetokunbo. Slams it down.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Nuggets have the possession.
Watch the screen, watch the screen.
To Millsap. Fires the three. Can't get the bounce. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Giannis with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Middleton to Adetokunbo. And it's Murray with the rebound. To Jokic. From long range. Rebound taken by Milwaukee. Matthews to Adetokunbo. Shot clock winding down. Adetokunbo goes to the right side. Bledsoe, his first effort off the mark. To Millsap. Off the assist.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Middleton. Bledsoe. Nikola Jokic sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Gets it in the right corner. Now a steal by Milwaukee. Bledsoe to Adetokunbo. Screen coming. 5 on the shot clock. Giannis shoots. Oh, Millsap with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
To Matthews. Middleton. Adetokunbo. Rebound taken in by the Nuggets. 4-3. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Millsap swats it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Gary Harris at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 80% at the line. Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. The lead is up to 5. Bucks at the controls. Adetokunbo to Middleton. Trying to cash in. Whoa, Chris Middleton Missed his first. That one goes.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Barton to Jokic. Screen coming. Jokic. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Giannis in control of the basketball. Down 3. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
To Jokic. Barton. They go to Jokic. Down low. From the painted area. Won't go down. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Bucks basketball. Adetokunbo to Middleton. Takes stock of the floor. Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. Giannis for 2. And it's rebounded by the Nuggets. Barton into the front court. Leads 3 to Jokic. For 3. Gary Harris is going to get a chance at 3 here. He's perfect in the line so far. Knocks down the first.
Shot, bro.
Second and 3, off the mark. Milwaukee with the basketball. And that one out of bounds off a buck. Barton into the front court. Leads 5. Oh, had him going there for a second. Count the basket inside.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the
lets it fly from long range. That's how you defend.
shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Knocked loose. Denver's got it. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
Yo, Ed, how's that saying go? Fool me once, you used up the free pass. You know how they're calling this one. Ease up on the aggressive plays on the ball.
First one goes down. So he hits the first, misses the second. Hill. Not going down here. Late heave to beat the buzzer. First quarter's complete. The Nuggets enjoying a nice cushion. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Barton into the front court. The lead is 11. The screen sets him up for 2.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Hill into the front court. He'll run the offense.
Big pick right there.
Calls out a
Substitutions and
Martin going to launch beyond the arc, buries it on the catch and shoot.
He showed that he had great chemistry with his teammates on that shot. Keep getting him good looks, and the one will just keep scoring.
Now a whistle, and we'll get a timeout called by Milwaukee as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. George Hill to DiVincenzo. Down low to Mirotic. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
the assist from number
Nuggets have the possession. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Shakes free and hits.
Well, there you have it. The defense just took notice of this young player on that previous shot. Guarantee you they won't leave him open next time.
Hill to DiVincenzo. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Again, Ed, if you made it to this level, you're capable of doing things that normal humans could never do, even if you're not known for it.
Beyond the arc for three, and it's good.
He's most definitely got the hot hand behind the three-point arc. Anytime your first-round pick is shooting like this, your GMs and owners just sit back and smile.
That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Hill across the timeline. His guys down big. A drive to the basket, but it somehow stays out. Martin. Here's a chance from long range. Not easy.
When a rookie starts to believe that he not only can play, but more importantly, he belongs, nights like this become more and more common.
Hill into the front court. Down a bundle. To the rim, lays it up and in. Now the Bucks going to signal for a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter.
Think you know everything about our team? Turn to page 15 in today's game program for the latest trivia question and submit your answer on the team website. One lucky winner will have a chance to receive $500 by making a half-court shot.
George Hill to DiVincenzo. Had a chance, but it's no good. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Okay, I saw a little bit of a handle there, but let's see if that confidence is still there down the stretch.
Here comes the screen. Hill to DiVincenzo. 5 on the shot clock for Milwaukee. Fires the three and drains it.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Martin into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Fires the three. No good. That's great defense. From long range, they have to keep him in their grasp.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
To Hill. DiVincenzo down low to Mirotic. Paul Millsap pins it. Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. for three. Buries the trifecta.
It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble, off a quick pass, or off an ISO. When the ball's in this young player's hands, something just feels right.
Bucks at the controls. George Hill. To DiVincenzo. Has a chance. He scores on the step back. Jay, how did he get free?
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
For three, great defense, forcing the miss.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Hill across the timeline. Under a minute to go before halftime. To DiVincenzo. Screen coming.
Hey, double screen.
DiVincenzo gets it in the left corner. To DiVincenzo. Has a look. Doesn't get the bounce. Martin into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Lets it fly from long range. Buries it.
You know what I love about this kid, Ed? His eyes never once wandered to where the defender was. They stayed fixated right on his target, the basket. That's why he's a prolific shooter.
Hill to DiVincenzo. Down low to Mirotic. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
I don't think I could do that on the 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Martin into the front court. His guys should be able to get the final shot. Knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
C to three, B to three. Some young players look like deer in headlights out there on the court. But you got something different. You got that moxie.
Straight on three. At the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports halftime report. The Nuggets absolutely dominated the competition in the first half, and the offensive glass was their domain. They scored plenty of second chance points, asserting themselves in the paint. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Denver Nuggets. The Bucks may be in the building, but they did not show up for this game. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Game track. Missed threes.
The Milwaukee Bucks should really consider abandoning the emphasis on long-range shots, given how poorly they've been performing from beyond the arc. The accuracy is just not there in today's matchup. They got off to a slow start with most of their misses in the opening quarter.
Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on the show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this, except that he fits the title of this segment? He was definitely cold in that first half. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Murray with the basketball. Looking to make something happen.
Screen coming, screen.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Another chance.
Screen left coming, screen left coming, screen
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Tough shot. He hits.
They got him in the first round to do exactly that. Make tough shots and help them win games.
To Bledsoe. Middleton. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Denver ball right now. To Millsap. Paul Millsap. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
Matthews to Adetokunbo. Nothing going here on that drive. Paul Millsap tips it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Tough looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Adetokunbo to Lopez. With a drop step. The jumper's off the mark.
And the defense is sticking to him like glue. That's where you pull one of your bigs over and you say, hey, listen, big man, next time I'm randomly running down the court, set a blind screen. Knock him on his back. Make him always keep that head on the swivel so he's not sure where you'll come from next.
The Bucks at the controls. Screen coming. Probing the defense. Adetokunbo to Middleton. Won't go down. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Hey, lock up.
To Millsap. To Jokic. Beyond the arc for 3. He engulfed him that time.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To Middleton. Lopez. A pass stolen by the Nuggets.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Bledsoe with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's 3 for 7.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Here's a chance from long range. Yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
Look, the reality is some players have it and some players don't. There's a reason why they call him the one.
Bledsoe to Adetokunbo. Here comes the screen. Adetokunbo. Short jumper, won't fall. Goes to the left side. Bledsoe to Adetokunbo. They'll get it down low to Lopez. That's no good. Another follow, no good. The follow won't go either. To Jokic. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
This is why go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Here comes the screen. Bledsoe to Matthews. And the rebound comes down to Harris.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
To Middleton. Here's Lopez, down low. And the reward, he's going to the line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Brook Lopez has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 78% at the line. Nope, first one does not go. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Barton to Jokic. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Nikola Jokic trying to cash in on a 3-point play. A career 83% free throw shooter. Free throw good to cap off the 3-point play as they continue to open things up here in the 3rd quarter. Bucks at the controls. George Hill to Middleton. Hill to Lopez. Block shot.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
To Jokic. Scores from the post.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
George Hill to Matthews. Fires the 3. Can't leave him that wide open. Wesley Matthews knocks down the 3.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
Short jumper off the mark. To Middleton. And the basket good at the rim.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
It's Denver's ball. Couldn't keep.
Substitutions, Milwaukee. Substitutions, Denver.
Hill to Gasol. Gets a look. Can't hit.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you on the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
And look out. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Slam dunk Will Barton.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
To Bledsoe. Trying to cash in. Eric Bledsoe. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
What was once a tight space is no longer. There is absolutely no way the defender can recover after that move.
To Will Barton. Off the assist.
And I'll never forget one of my first games playing as a rookie with the Bulls. I talked to Steve Nash, and Steve Nash always used to tell me, the more you come out and you get your teammates involved, the easier it will be for you to score down the stretch. Think about it. You come out, you get 7, 8 quick assists, then a ball fake on the next possession. He bit, easy layup.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. To Gasol. Bledsoe. Has a chance. Swings it. Bledsoe shot off the mark.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Fires the three. He's got it for 3.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Hill. Into the front court. His guys down big.
Hey, you got the screen right, screen right, screen right.
Screen coming. George Hill to Bledsoe. Defender was right there. He has to know better.
We call some of these players practice players. You know, the guys that make 5 out of 10 shots in practice, but then all of a sudden they're not gamers because then they're making 1 of 10. That's exactly what you want him to do. You want him to take those kind of shots.
Hill across the timeline. Down a bundle. Bledsoe to Lopez. And a nice finish at the rim.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Martin up against the Spaniard. From long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
To George Hill. Here's Lopez, down low. Oh, but they call goaltending and count the basket. Martin into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Oh, he had him there for a second. Martin. Fundamental shot right there.
There's something that is so impressive about what we saw this evening. Not just the shot-making ability, but the fact that not every shot came from the pocket. There were some bad passes being made, and the shots came from different places around the body, which aren't usual for the typical shot. That shot-making ability, that's something special to watch.
Gasol. Good look that time, but off the mark. 4-3. Shot off the... Good defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Bledsoe. The Bucks with 4 to shoot. For 3. That's off the side of the rim, short. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. To Bledsoe. Lets it fly from long range. That's off the side of the rim. No good.
Make the next one. Make the next one.
To Will Barton. Going to launch beyond the arc. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that 3.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. Oh, how about that? A 3 at the buzzer. It's going to bring some icy stares from the other bench. This one is now all over.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.
I'm Cassidy Hubbarth with ESPN. Rumors are circling that